It's always quiet right before something terrible happens. In Long Beach, California, where palm trees sway above neatly trimmed lawns and the ocean breeze carries through alleyways at night, something darker has been moving beneath the surface. He doesn't steal, he doesn't speak, he watches, and then he waits. This is the story of a city on edge, of law enforcement one step behind, and of a man who turns the shadows into his hunting ground. The Alley Stalker of Long Beach. This video includes found footage, recorded by the stalker himself, recorded on his phone. He left it behind in the backyard of one of the victims. This footage is going to keep you up at night. It started with a whisper. Around 2:45 a.m. on a Tuesday morning in early September, a 911 call came in from a woman in East Long Beach, near Belmont Heights. Her voice trembled as she spoke.
There's someone in our house. I locked the bedroom door. I think he's still inside. He didn't take anything. I think he was just watching us sleep.
The call disconnected before dispatch could get more. By the time officers arrived, the house was empty. No forced entry, nothing stolen. Just a slight smear of dirt on the hallway carpet, like someone had crept through on hands and knees. And in the baby's room, the baby monitor had been turned to face the wall. 3 months earlier, the body of 64-year-old was found in his Bixby Knolls home on June 9th. Neighbors assumed he'd suffered a heart attack until the coroner discovered a ligature mark on his neck and bruising on his wrists. There were no signs of forced entry, no fingerprints, and no surveillance footage. Just one open window in the back of the house that led out into an alleyway behind his garage. 2 weeks later, less than 5 miles away, single mother Veronica Diaz reported a home invasion. She said she woke up to find a man in her hallway holding a long, thin knife. He didn't say a word. When she screamed, he bolted out the back. Police dogs tracked his scent into a nearby alley, but lost the trail beyond a vacant lot. It was the second time she'd reported someone watching her house. The profile emerges. By late July, the Long Beach Police Department had created an internal task force nicknamed Operation Alley Watch. The profile was chilling. Male, mid-30s to 40s, white or light-skinned Latino, enters through back windows or unlocked doors, never breaks glass, uses gloves, targets homes with poor alley lighting, often disables cameras or cuts backyard lights, appears to stalk homes for days before entry. No theft, no ransom, no apparent motive, just control. Victim 3, the Riley family, August 14th, 3:12 a.m. Security footage from a neighbor's ring. Camera captured the faintest image of a man walking through the alley behind Ocean Boulevard. That same night, David and Marcia Riley, a young couple with 2 children, were bound and gagged in their living room for over 3 hours. The man never spoke. He wore a black hoodie and latex gloves. He carried a flashlight with a red lens and a blade so thin it could slide between couch cushions without notice. The Rileys said he kept whispering things under his breath, phrases they couldn't make out. But when he left, he said one clear sentence to David: "You don't lock your windows. That's why I picked you." He disappeared through the alley. Law enforcement arrived 14 minutes later. They were too late again. How close are they? By mid-September, LBPD had installed covert surveillance along more than 30 alleyways. Night patrols increased. Heat maps of incidents pointed to the central corridor between Cherry Avenue and Redondo. Then came the break. a construction worker near 4th Street spotted a man jumping from a fence into an alley behind his duplex around 4:30 a.m. He gave chase, but lost him. What he did recover was a small, zippered pouch. Inside were 2 latex gloves, a knife thin enough to be surgical, and a folded paper with 7 addresses listed. Only 2 had been hit. The other 5? All families. All lived within a mile of each other. Victim 4, the one who got away. September 26th, the Valenzuela family. 2 a.m. They'd already been warned by police. They'd reinforced their back doors, installed lights, and kept a baseball bat by the bed. That night, Mr. Valenzuela woke to the sound of his motion sensor alarm going off. He rushed into the backyard and caught a glimpse of a man sliding out the side gate. This time, the alley was lit. A security camera 2 doors down caught the man's silhouette. Medium build, dark hoodie, he was gone in under 20 seconds. But this time, the footage was clear enough to generate a composite. The manhunt now. The composite sketch was released just last week. Thin face, close-cropped hair, high cheekbones. Police haven't named a suspect, but they've confirmed a person of interest with ties to multiple construction sites in Long Beach. Some allege he may have worked in residential fencing, using the jobs to scout properties and learn layouts. But still, no arrest. And then, silence. In the last 2 weeks, there have been no new incidents. Some believe the media attention scared him off. Others say he's watching from somewhere, waiting. An anonymous Reddit user, claiming to be a former neighbor, posted just 2 days ago. He watches from the alleys, not the street. That's why nobody sees him. He likes the dark. He likes knowing you don't know he's there. One final note. At 3:06 a.m. this morning, police responded to a call from Naples Island. An elderly woman found her back door open and a note left on her kitchen table. Just 4 words, handwritten in pencil. I never left Karen. She has no idea who he is. She lives alone. The alley behind her home still has no lights.